everyone. It's Tina Reynolds with Uptown Studios, and I'm here with...
I'm Mia Lopez. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about video for social media.
And I want to tell you a little bit about Uptown Studios. We started in 1992 as a graphic design firm, and we've evolved into this full marketing firm with 18 people that are ready to work and do all kinds of stuff. Today, we're going to talk about our video team. We have a full-time videographer, a director of photography, and a grip. He does lighting and technical work. And we're going to talk a little bit about how to prepare yourself to do videos with your phone and wherever you are. Isn't that right, Mia? Yeah?
Right, yes. And to kick it off, we're going to go ahead and talk about why video. Video is a really important tool for social media. We're finding that it's being used increasingly more, especially now that we're all at home, kind of living these virtual lives at the moment. And video, I think that even after we emerge from our homes and shelter in place, we're going to see that people are getting much more comfortable with video and they're using it more, and we're going to see it even explode even more. Millions of hours of video are consumed every day on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Now there's TikTok. So video is a really important tool, right, Tina?
Yeah, it really is. We have evolved to seeing how important it is. When we do a Facebook Live event, we see all of our numbers just explode because people want to watch video. We're really here to talk about setting up 30-second, 60-second to 2-minute videos that you're going to post on whatever channel that you're on. And we've got some tips and tricks and some equipment that we're going to share with you so that when you're producing your videos, they're going to be the best that they can be. I think that Mia touched on sharing as much as you can time on Vimeo or on Google Chats, on Zoom, and you have to get used to being on video and talking to a little dot on your computer screen, and there's really no people around you, and the person is like over there, but it's virtual. You have to get comfortable with it. And the more time that you spend on camera doing all of your social stuff and your business interactions, the better you're going to be on your video when you're trying to produce one. Next slide.
Right. And so how do you get started? It's like any marketing strategy or tactic that you undertake. You need to understand why you're creating video. What does your audience want to know? How is it going to help grow your business? So it's like, do you want more people to come to your website? Is that where conversions happen? Do you want more people to call asking for quotes or information about your business? Do you want to sell products? Or is there something that you're selling for your customers? So really getting certain on what the videos are going to be helping you produce, then you can see and really track how they're working for your organization.
So when you define your goals, it is like the why. Why do you want to do a video? The why for us is we know that our clients will watch a 30-second to a 2-minute video if it's informative and instructive, and then you have their attention, and you don't have to be present to do it. So they're going to watch your video, they're going to learn a little something, and one of the biggest things that I want you to think about is that the why shouldn't be to sell directly. I think half of your reasons should be the why is to build credibility with your firm. It's not just to sell. If I go out there and I sell, and I talk only about the stuff that we do at Uptown Studios, you're going to get bored. So what we like to do is to help you. We're going to give you tips and tricks on why you want to do a video and why it's going to be interesting to your audience. So think about that when you're defining your goals. Why is this going to be interesting to my target audience?
Right, which is a perfect segue into who your target audience is. Who are you going to be talking to? You know, there's probably many different aspects about your organization that you could touch on, but what value can you provide to the folks that are actually going to be contacting you. And so it's great to think about, what do they like? What don't they like? What's helpful to them? What do they need? What kind of information, education can you provide them, or entertainment?
So the defining your target audience, you really want to be able to say, my target audience is, for Uptown Studios, my target audience is marketing directors, CEOs, executive directors, the leadership at any business, that the decision maker on who's gonna define and do and work with them on their marketing materials. So if I have defined a well-defined target audience, and maybe I go a little further, and maybe it is for small business or for nonprofits. So let's say if it's for small business and I'm looking for people that don't know about marketing themselves, they're going to need us. So if it's a small business, usually I'm going to give them enough help to be able to create what it is that they need, because a small business usually can't afford a firm like ours. But with our help, we're going to build their target audience so that eventually they can afford us, and then they come back. So what we want you to do is to really well define your target audience. My target audience is 35 to 65, male and female equally, within the greater Sacramento area. I want you to go through all of these things. The size of the business is 2 million to 20 million. They have 10 to 50 employees. Those are the kind of things that we do at Uptown Studios to define our target audience. And I want you to do the same.
Right. And then once you have that target audience defined, this will really help you plan your content. So creating a calendar, creating some themes, and creating a plan before you go in and start recording. This will help you really understand and see the big picture of the types of offerings that you'll have to folks. So identifying monthly or weekly themes, like Taco Tuesdays. Maybe you host a feature where you're featuring different ingredients or anything like that, an opportunity to connect with your audience. Video series work really well at Uptown Studios. We have the Uptown Lowdown, and we have a lot of fun talking about different marketing themes and different themes and things that affect our region and marketing for our clients.
So when we're planning our content, we're planning by the calendar. So we know that Mother's Day is coming up in May. We might do a Mother's Day themed something. It's like, how do you make time for your mom when you're busy at work? And we might do a little 60-second Uptown Lowdown on making time in your day to care for the people that are important. We might do, May is spring and everybody wants to be outdoors. We might do a video where we film it outside, because it's nice weather and we're showing people that we're versatile in our videos. So when you're planning your content, take a 3-month to 6-month timeline and figure out so that it all kind of flows together. People are expecting your content to flow and to have a rhythm. And it really helps to write it down, to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. And then that'll really get the video content ideas flowing. Once you have kind of a theme and a calendar, then you can start filling in what goes there. So you could, have an organization announcement. You could feature Mother's Day, where you feature all of the moms of the people in your office. You could host a Ask Me Anything live interview on Facebook or Instagram. You can interview your colleagues or even your clients talking about the latest trends and the news of things that affect your sector.
One of the items is a behind the scenes video. If your team is working and you take a video behind the scenes, it's all behind the scenes these days. Now I'm going to date this video and I'm going to talk about COVID-19 because we're all working from home. So what we're all doing is we're giving you an image of where we live and what our homes are like, the space that we're in. We're going to do indoor, outdoor stuff. We're connected through this invisible wall right here. Big high five. Give me a high five. Come on, do it.
1, 2, 3. No, it's never.
Okay, so what you're doing is you're connecting with your audience through showing some of your personality. As you can see that there are flubs in this video. We're not doing it to be perfect. We're doing it because we're real. You're seeing the background is my real home. You're seeing Mia's background is her real home. Now, if she turned the camera around, you'd probably see piles of laundry and dishes, but she has it set up so that it looks really neat. So we want you to be real in your videos because it's important for people to connect to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the content is going to start flowing. You're going to start getting ideas and be real. You know, Tina and I, you can tell, we don't rehearse these before we go on. We kind of just go for it. And it ends up working out really well. At least we think so. Let us know what you think. So now recording your video. There are many different tools that you can use when you're figuring out the best tools for you. There's a couple of tips that you want to make sure you use. A tripod, as you can see with Tina pointing out her tripod there, and you can connect your phone. Tina, do you want to talk a little bit about the tripod?
Well, it's a regular tripod. This is a cute little mini version. Here, I'll move over here so you can see it in the white background. This is great for holding your phone and doing your little interviews. I think that what you want to do is you want to set it up so that when your camera is on this, when your camera is on it, you want it to have it at eye level so that when I'm looking at it, I am looking like this. It is not a good look to look down like this. The best look is to look up like this, but you may get some background that you don't want. So keep it at eye level, and you want to shoot horizontal if you're shooting for true HD quality video. You want to shoot it vertical if you're shooting for what, Mia, Instagram?
Like stories, so Instagram story or TikTok or Facebook stories.
Yeah. Okay, go on to the next thing.
Using an external mic. So we have these mics that are set up just even for our computers. And we also have mics that you can clip into your phone, and or whatever recording device that you're using. Try not to only use the mic that is on the device that you're using, because it picks up a lot of general background noise, and the mic just allows for a more kind of central, direct, it picks it up much easier.
Okay, and I have these lav mics. Let me see here if I can get this up here. So this clips on my lapel, and it picks up my voice really well. If you're in a room with a lot of people talking, this is probably a better thing. Also, we're going to have a PDF with a list of all these items and where you can get them and how much they are. This one comes, we got an adapter. So it has the plug that goes into the Mac, and then it has the little plugs in there that you can plug the end into. So you're hooked into it with the lav mic. So I have a string, I'm caught on a string with this. So you can only go so far away, but it really captures good sound. I think that having good audio is so important on any of the videos that you're doing. If you just have your laptop or your phone, it's going to be okay, but it's going to pick up, like Mia said, all the surrounding sounds.
Right. The other key piece to remember is lighting. So making sure that you're well lit or your subject is well lit, not having like a window in the background because that'll make you really dark. And always make sure the light is coming from the front onto you. And you could use something like, I know Tina has some lighting. I have a selfie light that I'll use on really dark days. So it just clips right up to you on my computer, or it can clip to your device. And
there you go. You're right? Well lit. You're well lit, but you're not shiny.
Not shiny.
It's a good look. So, and I have 2 windows that are lighting me. I also have this little light that will clip onto a tripod. A big regular tripod is an important thing to have if you're going to do plenty of videos. So I have this little one, but we also got this lighting kit here. Let me see if I can hold this up. This is a kit. And it has a bigger light. So this is really great when you want to have you want to fill the room. So if you have a couple of people, it's a decent sized light. It also fits onto a tripod so you can fix it up. It also has an adjustment on it so you can go brighter or not so bright. So you really are paying attention to lighting your person. You can probably see, and it comes with all of these adapters, and it comes with batteries so that it can last for a long time. So this is a good little kit. We'll have a list of this kit also so that you know where to get it and how much it costs and that kind of stuff. Lighting and sound are so important to have a good video.
Yes, and so is a general plan. You don't have to have like a script written out, but we like to, Tina and I meet before we record a video with our director of photography, Ryan, and we say, okay, here are the points we want to hit. Here's how long we want it to be. Do we need a presentation? That kind of thing. And then we're ready to start recording. So we have a general plan, but not always, we leave a lot of room for improvisation.
So the kind of plan that we're working on is that we have the PowerPoint that you're seeing flashed on and off. So that is our general guide. And because you're a professional in the stuff that you do, you're going to know how to talk about these things. There is nothing worse than going through a PowerPoint and having a person read the PowerPoint to you. Do not read the PowerPoint to the people. They can read it. What they want you to do is that if you have a line that says lighting, you want to talk about lighting. You don't want to say, and lighting, and then stop. So what we really want you to do is create a list of your talking points, and then what we do is we position the list of the talking points directly under the camera light, the little green light on your computer. Another thing that's really important is that, especially on the Zoom or Google Hangouts calls, Mia's picture may be down here on my screen. And so I'm going to talk to Mia right here because I can see her, right? And so I'm looking right at her. But everybody that's seeing you is looking at the camera. So look at the camera and try to talk to that little green dot. That's the thing that you need to pay attention to, that little green. And it's hard for people to remember. So like when I'm on a Zoom call, I move my screen around so that the person that's talking is directly under the green light. I look at the green light and I can kind of see the person that's talking. You have more, Mia?
Yeah, I think too, just practicing and having fun with it, especially for social media. It's such a creative platform, but the way to build your skills and confidence with it is to just do it. We at Uptown, our marketing team, we're working on weekly challenges where on the weekend or after work, we're spending a little bit of time exploring the channels and making our own videos or whatever tools we want to practice using on the channels. And go ahead, Tina.
The thing with the practice, I have to tell you that like my very first time with a microphone, I have to tell you this story. My very first time was 1983, and I won an award for volunteer in Sacramento for the arts. And there was an event at the Crest Theater, and there were 1,000 people in the audience. It's like, oh my God. First time ever, I have to go up on stage. I had practiced the little speech. They give me 3 minutes to talk. So I go up, and I get the microphone, and I'm all dressed up, and I'm winning this award, and I lean in and I go, "Thank you very much." And I walk back to my seat. That was all that I did. So what I can tell you is that practice makes you comfortable, no matter how shy or how introverted or extroverted or how uncomfortable you are. The more you practice, the better you get. And then what you really want to do is just to get to where you're revealing your true self. Be yourself, people will see you, and they're going to like you. They're going to go, oh, I want to watch another one because they're so comfortable. They're just talking to me. Mia, you have something else to add about how you got comfortable with it?
Yeah, well, you, Tina, working with you and being on camera with you is always a lot of fun. And I think that that's the main thing is like just having fun with it and reminding myself, like, this is just one out of many videos that we're going to be creating. And so anything that I learned from during this, even this recording, I will carry it on to the next one and just get better over time.
So one more thing, and that is, you don't have to show anybody your video. If you're recording on your phone and you're practicing, practice, delete, delete, delete. You could just delete. If, like, we started this video 3 times because I was pointing over here when I was pointing to Mia when I started, and she's over here, right? So we dump that, we start over. We dump it, we start over. It is just as easy as that. It is not your life going full public. You decide which one is the best one, and you use that one to push out. It doesn't have to be that you had so many flubs. And flubs are normal. You know, we're gonna skip things and we're gonna miss things in. So I wanna thank you for listening to this, and I hope that we've given you some tips. You can email me here, and I will send you a PDF of all of the options to buy all of this cool swag stuff for making really excellent videos. I want to thank you for joining us. And Mia, I want to do a high five. Let's do it. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3.
I can't go on 3.
Oh my God. Okay, one more, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay.
I think that was a winner.
We're never going to get it. You can get more information and you can learn about our videos on our website. It is shown right here. And we look forward to meeting with you again on our next video. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.